Hello, good morning, happy Sunday everybody. I am coming live from Starke, Florida. I am in the middle of my traveling up to Virginia at this moment, leaving Florida, and I am starting this series of New Earth Radiance live talks, and these are going to be on talking about victim consciousness. I have tagged people on this video who have requested to be tagged or have commented on my last video or my notifications. So if you do not want to be tagged, please just let me know or remove it. If you do want to be tagged and you want to be notified of further videos, please comment in below. Let me know that you want to be tagged, you want to get notifications of the next videos that I'm doing. I want to express my gratitude for those who have who showed up yesterday, who offered a lot of support and comments, shares, and I really appreciate it. As I am learning, or actually am experiencing, how to maintain my freedom while also building an online coaching guide business to support people and their healing process, which I'll get more into. But I want to just really touch on today, going into the second part of the victim consciousness. If you're here, and I would love to know who is here, if you come in live or if you come in afterwards. And if you tell me where you're tuning in from, that would be wonderful. If you would like to receive notifications, please let me know. I don't know who's here, I can't see, so I'm on my phone. So just just put comments in, and I'll get back to any comments or questions as I can or afterwards. So I have, through my own healing process, for the last 5 years, I have been supporting clients on an individual basis, and I've been supporting clients based off of the level of consciousness that I had, or the experiences that I had that I have overcome at that time. 5 years in, I am seeing a big picture, seeing all the connections, and the big picture to me seems to be that, for myself, that I was stuck in a place of victim mentality, disempowerment, not knowing how powerful that we actually are to make changes in our life, to overcome adversity, to overcome anything in your life that you feel stuck or something that doesn't align with your soul. And this has been kind of my whole life, from childhood all the way up until, I was brought up into a family which a lot of people are. We are limited beliefs. We have certain structures, certain belief systems that we must adhere to, and it comes from generational programming. I was brought up to believe that I had to get a job. I had to work a job. I had to go to school if I wanted to, be successful. I had to get married, and I had to have children right away because that was my stability, to have a man take care of me. I was brought up to believe that if we were sick, that we had to go to a doctor and we had to take a pill, because that was the only way that we could heal ourselves, that there was no way that we could possibly be self-healers, that we could manifest a different reality than what we wanted. And so this kept me stuck for many years. That's where I'm gonna stay at in this part, because I'm not gonna go back into the actual programming from childhood, which involves a whole lot more than just those basic things, because most people, that's kind of what they're brought up in. You're limited to the belief system that you were brought up with, and what we are led to believe is our truth. But what was happening with me was I was always bucking the system. I was always the black sheep. I was always the one who was questioning, and it didn't go over too well, but then I got This started in childhood, and I got depressed, and I got shut down, and I started believing that there was something wrong with me, innately, and something wrong with me, and that I wasn't worthy, and I wasn't creative, and I wasn't able to make changes in my life. I had to do what everyone told me I should do. And then, so there was something in my soul. My soul was screaming at me that there's something wrong, that it doesn't feel good. But I was so programmed and so fearful of making changes that I just went with it and tried to make everything fine. I worked. I was pretty much an addiction to everything as far outside of me to make myself feel better. Relationships, alcohol, pills, work was huge. To be successful on the outside, to make myself look good for the brokenness I felt inside. And that is because if we're not aligning with what our soul is telling us, what our soul knows our truth, but so many of us are so just programmed to believe that we have to follow everybody else's truth. So that brings me to part 2 of victim consciousness. Yesterday, I went into I want to break it up, and I'm going to break this up into 3 parts. Yesterday, I went into talking about what are the benefits of staying a victim, and that is that we don't have to take responsibility, that we can continue to project all of our problems onto other people. We don't have to change anything. We don't have to take any risk. We don't, and it's a place of safety and comfort. And when we get that way, it keeps us stuck, and it keeps us disempowered, and it keeps us in a place of feeling that, or never moving forward in our life. And that is with all aspects. So we have to really start becoming aware of the fact that we are able to make changes in our life, that we have the power within to change our lives. And so we have to say that, can we live in a solution? Are we going to choose to live in a solution, or are we going to choose to live in disempowerment? We have 2 choices on that road. It doesn't mean that we know all the answers, because we never know all the answers, because it takes time to discover our truth, to discover our way that we need to work through our healing process to be able to change our mindset, to be able to change our physical body, to be able to change our thoughts. But the first is making a decision and know that there is a solution to be empowered. And it's a feeling. There's a feeling inside that when you think about something, what feels good? Does it feel good to continue taking medication because you feel that there's no way to change your blood pressure? There's no way to get off medications. There's no way to get out of your depression. Or does it feel empowered to say, I know there's a solution, and I'm going to keep going until I find it, until I'm able to make these changes, and I'm going to dig deep, and I'm going to go deep into this because I am tired. I'm tired of feeling this way. I'm tired of suffering. We do not have to suffer. Number 2, that leads us to responsibility. Does it feel good inside to say, I am going to be responsible for this change, or am I going to not be responsible? Am I going to just say it's everybody else's fault? That everything that's happened in my life and everything that continues to happen in my life is everybody else's fault outside of me because I have no power over myself. And that is where number 2 comes in, that we have a solution and then we have responsibility. And I just want everybody to know that we are in the middle of an ascension in this world. We are here in this time for everything that's going on in the world right now. We are here to find our power, our personal power, our individual power to collectively change the world, to collectively change. And it starts with each individual. It starts with each individual taking a responsibility to make the changes, to empower ourselves to create a new reality in this world. So I want to keep it short today. I'm on the road, but thank you for showing up. Tomorrow will be part 3, and please, again, drop your name, drop a comment. You can put an email. I am going to be sharing some more videos, and I'm also going to be sharing tomorrow about an opportunity that you can start and a place to start empowering your life. And I can't wait to share that with you. You guys have a beautiful day. Namaste. Aloha.